Guys, good day. It's me, Teacher MJ. Our topic for today class is we're going to determine the factors of this given polynomial. So without further ado, let's do this topic. So this is already part 3 of our video class. Feel free to see the link on the description down below with regards to the part 1 and part 2 class. Once again, for the part 1, we saw basic example class in which our leading coefficient is just 1. For the part 2 class, our leading coefficient is greater than 1, same with this part 3. Once again class, this will be quite complicated since the leading coefficient or the number before x raised to the power of 4 is greater than 1. So the number before x raised to the power of 4 is greater than 1. This is 3. So if this is greater than 1 class, we will do some other solutions class. And this will be quite complicated. So once again, feel free to see the link class for the part 1 and part 2 before solving this part 3. Alright, so let's start. So first thing to do class, if the leading coefficient is greater than 1, we need to make this leading coefficient becomes 1. And to do that, just simply divide all of the equations by 3. So that's the thing that you will do class if the leading coefficient is greater than 1 class. You need to divide the equations by 3. So divide it by 3 to make this leading coefficient becomes 1. Divide by 3, divide by 3, 3, 3, and 3. And our new polynomial will be, so you can cancel this out because 3 divided by 3 is 1. So this will be x raised to the power of 4 minus 16. 16 divided by 3, we cannot divide that 1 because we get a decimal answer. And we're not allowed to have a decimal answer. Just simply copy 16 over 3, then x cubed. Then positive 21 divided by 3, that's 7x squared. Then plus, can we divide 4 by 3? Nope, we cannot divide. So just simply copy x. 12 divided by 3, that's negative 4. Equals 0 divided by 3, that is 0. Alright, and this will be our new equation for the polynomial. So once again class, you will only do this one. Once again, you will only do this one if the number or the leading coefficient is greater than 1. So most of the teachers class, they will give you examples in which your leading coefficient is just 1. So if it is just 1, very easy class. So feel free to see the part 1 class. If this is just 1, it would be really easy for you to find the factors. Now this time class, this is actually requested from our subscribers and our followers. What if sir, the number on the leading coefficient is greater than 1? And what would be the thing that you will do if the number is greater than 1? Alright, and this is the thing that you will do class. You divide equations by 3. If what would be the number on the leading coefficient, you divide all of the equations class to make this 1. Alright, and we have a leading coefficient now of 1. So next step class is you find factors of this constant, negative 4. So you check the last number, you find the factors. What would be the factors of 4 class or negative 4? So the factors of negative 4, of course, there would be 1 times negative 4. Because 1 times negative 4, that's negative 4. You can also have negative 1 times positive 4. So negative 1 times positive 4, that's negative 4. You can have 2 times, what is that? 2 times 2. Or 2 times negative 2. And negative 2 times 2. So you have negative, positive 1, negative 1. You have positive 2 and negative 2. And positive 4, negative 4. So this will be the factors of 4 class. So we have positive 1, negative 1. Positive 2, negative 2. Then positive 4 and negative 4. Positive, negative 4. So this will be the factors class. Alright, the factors of negative 4. So we will be using these factors to find the new equation class. So we start with positive 1. So let's start with positive x positive 1. So let's start with positive 1, x plus 1. So let's check if x plus 1 is a factor of this given polynomial. So x plus 1 is a factor of this given polynomial. So let's check using synthetic division. So you equate this one into 0. So x plus 1, once again class, you start with positive 1. Next will be negative 1, then positive 2, minus 2, positive 4, then minus 4. Let's check first class positive 1. Now, if your answer in synthetic division, the last number is 0, therefore this is a factor of this given polynomial. So let's check x plus 1 class. So x plus 1 equals 0. Transpose 1 from left to right. So this is positive, it will be negative 1. So let's use negative 1. So x plus 1, we will be using this factor class, x plus 1. Let's check if x plus 1 is a factor of this given polynomial. So equate x plus 1 into 0, and we will be using x equals negative 1. We will be using negative 1 class. Alright, you put a little corner, then you write down the numerical coefficients. So we have for x raised to the power of 4, we have 1. Understood that there's 1 here. And for x cubed, we have negative 16 over 3. For x squared, we have 7. For x, we have 4 over 3. And we have negative 4. And then you put horizontal line. Then first thing to do, you bring down 1. Then you multiply negative 1 times 1. That's negative 1. Then you combine negative 16 over 3 plus, so combine this one, so this is plus, so negative 16 over 3 plus negative 1 plus negative 1. So understood that there's 1 here. You find the LCD. What will be the LCD of 3 and 1? So once again class, if they don't have the same denominators, you find the LCD. And the least common denominator of 3 and 1, that is 3. Then you divide class. 3 divided by 3 is 1 times negative 16, that's negative 16, plus 3 divided by 1 is 3 times negative 1, that's negative 3. So negative 16 plus negative 3, that's negative 19 over 3. So this is negative 19 over 3. Alright, and then you multiply negative 1 times negative 19 over 3, that would be positive 19 over 3. Negative times negative is positive. Any number multiplied by 1, the answer is the number itself. So copy 19 over 3, positive 19 over 3. Then you combine. Alright, so combine this one. 7 plus negative, 7 plus 19 over 3. 7 plus 19 over 3 equals, so understood that there's 1 here. Find the LCD. LCD of 1 and 3, that is 3. So 3 divided by 1, that is 3, times 7, that's 21. Plus 3 divided by 3 is 1, times 19. So 3 divided by 3 is 1, times 19, that is 19. Then you combine. So 21 plus 19, that would be 40, right? 21 plus 19, that is 40. Then divided by 3. So 40 over 3. Once again, 21 plus 19, 0, carry 1. 21 plus 19, 0, carry 1, that is 40. 40 over 3. So this will be 40 over 3 times negative 1. So negative 1 times 40 over 3, that's negative 40 over 3. Alright, and then you combine 4 over 3 plus negative 40 over 3. So 4 over 3 plus negative 40 over 3. So this will be, if the signs, the copy denominators class. If they have the same denominators, you copy denominator 3. Then 4 plus negative 40. If the signs are not the same, you subtract 40 minus 4, that is 36. Copy the sign of the larger number, so negative 36. And negative 36 divided by 3, that's negative 12. Negative divided by positive is negative. 36 divided by 3, that's 12. So negative 12. This is negative 12. Then you multiply negative 1 times negative 12, that's positive 12. Negative 4 plus 12, that is positive 8. So this is positive 8. Since our answer is positive 8, therefore we have a remainder. So this x plus 1 class is not a factor of this given polynomial. So this x plus 1 is not a factor. So we will be using x minus 1 class. Alright, so quite complicated, class, but we need to do it step by step. So x plus 1 is not a factor. We will be using x minus 1. Let's use x minus 1. X minus 1. Equate this 1 into 0. X minus 1 equals 0. So transpose. So this is minus 1. It will be positive 1. So let's use positive 1, class. Alright, let's use positive 1. You put a little corner, then you write 1. And then you write down the numerical coefficient. Once again, we have 1 for x raised to the power 4. We have negative 16 over 3 for x cubed. We have 7, then 4 over 3, then negative 4. Alright, and then you bring down 1. You put horizontal line, then you bring down 1. So bring down 1, then you multiply 1 times 1, that is 1. Then you combine. So combine this one. So 16, negative 16 over 3 plus positive 1. So negative 16 over 3 plus 1. So understood that there's denominator of 1. So find the LCD. We cannot add the fractions since the denominators are not the same. You find the LCD, which is 3. So 3 divided by 3, that is 1. Times negative 16, that's negative 16. Plus 3 divided by 3 is 1. 3 divided by 1 is 3. Times 1, that is 3. And then negative 16 plus 3. So negative 16 plus 3, that is negative 13 over 3. So negative 16 plus 3, if the signs are not the same, you subtract. 16 minus 3 is 13. Copy the sign of 16. Since 16 is greater than 3, we have negative 13 over, copy 3. Negative 13 over 3. Alright, and then you multiply 1 times negative 13 over 3. Simply copy. Negative 13 over 3. So any number multiplied by 1, the answer is the number itself. So negative 13 over 3. Then you combine 7 plus negative 13 over 3. 7 plus negative 13 over 3 equals. So understood that there's 1 here. You find the LCD. So the LCD is 3. Then divide. 3 divided by 1 is 3 times 7. That is 21. Plus 3 divided by 3 is 1. Times negative 13. That's negative 13. Alright. 21 plus negative 13. You can put parentheses, class, for you not to be confused. Or you can, if you're not confused, class, go ahead, class. Just simply add 21 plus negative 13. If the signs are not the same, you subtract, then copy the sign of the larger number. So once again, 21 minus 13, that is 8. Then 21 is greater than 13, we have positive 8. But if you're confused, you can put parentheses, class. So this will be 21 plus negative 13. Signs are not the same, you subtract. 21 minus 13, that is 8. 21 is greater than 13, we have positive 8 over 3. So this will be 8 over 3. Then you multiply 1 times 8 over 3, that's 8 over 3. Then you combine 4 over 3 plus 8 over 3. 4 over 3 plus 8 over 3 equals. So if they have the same denominator, simply copy 3. Then you add the numerator. 4 plus 8, that is 12. 12 divided by 3, that is 4. So this is 4. Then you multiply 1 times 4, that is 4. Then you combine negative 4 plus 4, that is 0. So since this is 0, therefore this x minus 1 is a factor of this, okay, is a factor of this given polynomial. So our first answer, class, is x minus 1. Alright, so first answer is x minus 1. So first answer is x minus 1. So that's our first answer, or can we write it in red? So x minus 1. So first factor is x minus 1. So x minus 1. So that would be our first answer, class, for the factor x minus 1. So our red is not okay, x minus 1 for our first factor. Alright, so, and this will be our answer, and this will be our new equation, class. So our new equation is, this is x raised to the power of 4 divided by x minus 1. So x raised to the power of 4 divided by x. Our answer will be x cubed. So this will be x cubed. Alright, so this is x cubed. Then negative 13 over 3x squared. Then plus 8 over 3x. Then plus 4. Alright, so we have x cubed. Alright, x cubed. Then negative 13 over 3x. Then positive 8 over 3. Negative 13 over 3x squared. Then positive 8 over 3x plus 4. And we need to factor again this equation plus positive 4. So we need to get, once again, x. We have a first answer. Factor of this equation is x minus 1. And we need to get another factor for this equation class. Once again, for 4, for this constant 4, we can use positive negative 1. We can use positive negative 2. And positive negative 4. So we can use this factor class for this constant 4. So let's use positive 1 again. So let's try positive 1. X plus 1 equals 0. Or x plus 1, let's use x plus 1 if x plus 1 is a factor of this given polynomial. So equate this one into 0. X plus 1 equals 0. Transpose 1 from left to right. So this will be x equals, this is positive, it will be negative 1. So let's use negative 1. So negative 1. And our factors, our coefficients, we will be using this one class. X cubed, x squared, x, then 4. So we have x cubed is 1. Then for x squared, negative 13 over 3. For x, 8 over 3. And we have positive 4. Alright, first thing to do, you bring down 1. Then you multiply. Negative 1 times 1, that's negative 1. Then you combine this one, so plus, so add. So this will be negative 13 over 3 plus negative 1. So equals, understood that there's 1 here. So the LCD of 3 and 1. So once again, negative 13 over 3 plus negative 1. Put denominator of 1 and the LCD of 3 and 1, that is 3. Then 3 divided by 3 is 1 times negative 13, that's negative 13. 3 divided by 1 is 3 times negative 1, that's negative 3. Alright, and negative 13 plus negative 3. So you can put plus sign here. Copy plus sign. Then 3 divided by 3 is 1. As 3 divided by 1 is 3 times negative 1, that's negative 3. And negative 13 plus negative 3, that's negative 16 over 3. If they both have negative, simply copy negative sign, then add the numbers. 13 plus 3, that is 16 over 3. So negative 16 over 3. Alright, and then you multiply. So negative 1 times negative 16 over 3, that's positive 16 over 3. Then you combine 8 over 3 plus 16 over 3. So this will be same denominator, simply copy denominator of 3. Then you add the numerator 16 plus 8, that is 24. Then you divide 24 divided by 3, that is 8. Alright, so this is 8. Then you multiply negative 1 times 8, that's negative 8. 4 plus negative 8, that's negative 4. So we do have a remainder, which is negative 4. So this x plus 1 is not a factor of this given polynomial class. Alright, so x plus 1 is not a factor of this given polynomial. So let's try x minus 1. So let's try x minus 1 class. So x plus 1 is not a factor. Let's try x minus 1. So x minus 1 equals, so x minus 1 equals 0. So to get the value of x, you transpose negative 1 from left to right. This is negative, it will be positive 1. So let's use positive 1 or x minus 1. So this will be 1. This is negative 13 over 3. 8 over 3, then positive 4. Alright, then you bring down 1. Then you multiply. 1 times 1 is 1. Then you combine. Okay? 1 times 1 is 1. Then you combine. So, negative 13 over 3 plus positive 1 equals, understood that there's 1 here. So, the LCD of 3 and 1, that is 3. 3 divided by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1 times negative 13. That's negative 13 plus, okay, 3 divided by 3 is 1 times negative 13. That's negative 13 plus 3 divided by 1 is 3 times 3 is 3. So, negative 13 plus 3, that's negative 10 over 3. So, negative 10 over 3. Alright, and then you multiply negative 1 times negative 10 over 3, that's negative 10 over 3. So, negative 8 over 3 plus, okay, once again plus, you add this one plus 8 over 3 plus negative 10 over 3, negative 10 over 3. This is 8, okay, 8 over 3 plus negative 10 over 3. If the signs, if they have the same denominator, copy denominator 3. Then 8 plus negative 8, if 8 plus negative 10, if the signs are not the same, you subtract. 10 minus 8 is 2. 10 is greater than 8, so we have negative 2. So this is negative 2 over 3. Alright, and then you multiply. So 1 times negative 2 over 3. So 1 times negative 2 over 3. So this will be 1 times negative 2 over 3. That's negative 2 over 3. Then you combine 4 plus negative 2 over 3. So understood that there's 1 here. The LCD is 3. 3 divided by 1 is 3 times 4 is 12. 3 divided by 3 is 1 times negative 2. That's negative 2 plus negative 2. So this will be 12 plus negative 2. That's 10 over 3. So therefore, we have a remainder again, 10 over 3. So we have a remainder, class. So therefore, this x minus 1 is not a factor, class. This x minus 1 is not a factor. So since this x minus 1 is not a factor, we will be using x plus 2. So quite complicated, right? So quite complicated, class. So just bear with me, class. It will be really quite complicated if you're determining the factors, class. If you're taught to determine the factors, it will be really quite complicated, class. So let's try x minus 2 or x plus 2. So let's try x minus 2, class. How about let's start with negative x minus 2. So x minus 2, then later on we try x plus 2. Let's try x minus 2, class. So x minus 2, then x minus 2 equals 0. And our x is, transpose this negative 2 from left to right. Let's check, class, if x minus 2 is a factor of this given polynomial. So once again, this one, class, is a factor. X minus 1 is a factor of this one. Now we will be checking this one. This x minus 2 is a factor of this given polynomial. So x minus 2 equate that 1 into 0. So our x is positive 2. So this will be 2. Then the numbers 1. Then we have negative 13 over 3. Then we have, so negative 13 over 3. Then positive 8 over 3. Then 4. Alright, so first thing to do, you bring down 1. So bring down 1, then you multiply 2 times 1, that is 2. Then you combine negative 13 over 3 plus, once again you combine this one, class. So negative 13 over 3 plus 2. So understood that there's 1 here. So the LCD of 3 and 1, that is 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1 times negative 13, that's negative 13 plus 3 divided by 1 is 3 times 2 is 6. So negative 13 plus 6, if the signs are not the same, you subtract. 13 minus 6, that is 7. Then 13 is greater than 6, we have negative 7 over 3. So this is negative 7 over 3. Okay, negative 7 over 3. Alright, and then you multiply 2 times negative 7 over 3. 2 times negative 7 over 3. This is 2 times negative 7. That's negative 14. Then understood that there's 1 here. 1 times 3 is 3. This is negative 14 over 3. Then you combine. So combine this one. 8 over 3 plus negative 14 over 3. Negative 14 over 3. So, 8 plus negative 14, once again, copy denominator, same denominator. So, 8 plus negative 14, if the signs are not the same, you subtract. 14 minus 8 is 6. 14 is greater than 8, so that's why we have negative 6. Alright, so negative 6 divided by 3, that's negative 2. So, this is negative 2. Then 2 times negative 2, that's negative 4. And 4 plus negative 4, that is 0. Alright, so we find the answer, class. And our answer is 0 here. So therefore, this x minus 2 is a factor of this given polynomial. So our second factor is x minus 2. Alright, so x minus 2. Our second factor. So my right, class, is so x minus 2 is our second factor. So x minus 1 is a factor of this given polynomial, and this x minus 2 is the factor of this second given equation of polynomial. Alright, so quite complicated, right? So this x minus 2 is a factor of this given polynomial, class. And our answer, class, will be, so our third answer, so once again, this is our second answer for the polynomial. And our third answer will be, this is, once again, x cubed divided by x. This will be x squared. So this will be x squared minus negative 7 over, or x squared minus 7 over 3x minus 2. So this will be our second equation for the polynomial, third equation for the polynomial, x squared minus 7 over 3x minus 2. Alright, and this will be our third equation now. And we need to factor this out. So, almost done, class. Quite complicated, right? So it's really quite complicated, class, especially if the number or the leading coefficient is greater than 1. So, first thing, we divide this equation by 3, and this will be our equation. Now, we factor this out, and we have this equation, x minus 1 is a factor of this equation, and we get this equation. This is our answer. Now, this equation is a factor of this x minus 2, and we have this answer. So lastly, class, to find the factor or the roots of this given equation, class, is we will be using the quadratic formula. Once again, class, if this is your quadratic equation, this will be quite complicated, class, since we have fraction for the value of b. So if we have fractions for the value of b, use the quadratic formula, class. In the quadratic formula, it says x equals negative b positive negative square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. And our a in this equation, so our a class in this equation, beside x squared, understood that there's 1 here. So our a is 1. Our b is beside x, negative 7 over 3, and our c is negative 2. Alright, so use the quadratic formula, substitute. This is x equals, copy negative sign, then your b is negative 7 over 3. So once again, b is negative 7 over 3. This is your B class, negative 7 over 3. Once again, do not be confused why you have two negatives. First negative came from the formula, and the second negative is the value of B, negative 7 over 3. And positive negative is square root of, so your B is negative 7 over 3, then squared, minus 4 times your A is 1, and your C is negative 2. All over, so this is 2 times your A is 1. Alright, so next step, so we don't have enough space, class. We will be solving this one in this whiteboard. So you pause the video, class. We will be simplifying this one. So A is 1, B is negative 7 over 3, C is negative 2. Remember this one, class. We will be using another board. We don't have enough space. So this will be x equals, so negative times negative, so negative times negative, class, this one, you multiply this one, negative times negative, this will be positive 7 over 3, then positive negative is square root of, so negative 7 over 3 squared, class, this one. So you can simplify this one by negative 7. You can multiply negative 7 by itself twice. So negative 7 times negative 7. And on the bottom part, this is 3 times 3. So negative 7 times negative 7, that is positive 49. 3 times 3 is 9. So this is 49 over 9. Then this is negative 4 times 1, that's negative 4, times negative 2, that's positive 8. Alright, I hope you're still with me. Negative 4 times 1, negative 4, times negative 2, that's positive 8. All over, 2 times 1 is 2. Alright, so next step, copy this one. X equals 7 over 3, positive negative is square root of, so 49 plus 9, plus 49, square root of 49 over 9 plus 8. So we add this one, 49 over 9 plus 8. So let's add, class, 49 over 9 plus 8. So understood that the 8 here, whole number 8, has the denominator of 1. So to add this one, find the LCD of 9 and 1, that is 9. So 9 divided by 9 is 1. Times 49, that's 49, plus 9 divided by 1 is 9, times 8, that's 72. And 49 plus 72, so let me add 49, 72, this is 1, carry 1, 1 plus 4 is 5, plus 7 is 12, 121 over 9. So 49 plus 72, that's 121, copy 9, 121 over 9. So once again, 49 over 9 plus 8, the answer is 121 over 9. Alright, so this will be x equals, so 7 over 3, or you still have over 2, class. Do not forget, class. So 49 over 9 plus 8, that is 121 over 9, and you still have over 2. And this will be, so I hope you're still with me, this will be x equals 7 over 3, positive negative square root of 121, that's 11, and the square root of 9, that is 3. 11 times 11 is 121, 3 times 3 is 9. So square root of 121, that's 11, square root of 9, that is 3, all over 2. Alright, and then you simplify this one, class. We have two answers. So we have positive and then negative. So first answer, we have x equals 7 over 3 plus 11 over 3 divided by 2. And the second answer, x equals 7 over 3 minus, so let's have minus sign, 11 over 3 divided by 2. So let's simplify this one. X equals 7 over 3 plus 11 over 3. So if they have the same denominator, copy denominator, then 7 plus 11, that is 18 over 3 divided by 2. So can we divide 18 by 3? Yep, 18 divided by 3. So you can simplify, class, on the numerator. So simplify this one. 18 divided by 3, that is 6. Divided by 2, so 6 divided by 2, that is 3. X equals positive 3. So our first root is x equals positive 3, and the other one, x equals 7 over 3 minus 11 over 3. So copy denominator 3. Then 7 minus 11, that is negative 4. Divided by 2. Alright, so negative 4 over 3 divided by 2. So this will be x equals negative 4 over 3 divided by 2. Or you can write this one as x equals negative 4 over 3. Get the reciprocal of 2. So it would be 2 over 1 or 1 over 2. Once again, you cannot divide the fractions directly. You need to get the reciprocal of the divisor, then proceed to multiplication. So negative 4 over 3 divided by 2, it will be negative 4 over 3 times 1 over 2. Alright, so this will be, so the answer for this one, this will be x equals, so this will be x equals, alright, let me write it here. X equals negative 4 times 1, that's negative 4. 3 times 2, that is 6. Can we reduce, class? Negative 4 over 6? Yep. We can reduce this one as negative 4. We can reduce this one. Negative 4 and 6, we can divide this one by 2, right? Negative 4 divided by 2. Divided by 2. Okay, we can reduce this one by 2. Divide 2. Divide 2. So our final answer will be negative 2 over 3. Alright, so that will be our value of x, class. X equals negative 3 and x equals negative 2 over 3. So let me write the equation here. So our answer here, that would be x equals 3, and the other one is x equals negative 2 over 3. So that's the answer, class. Using the quadratic formula, you pause the video, class. Once again, as I told you earlier, this will be really quite complicated, class, if the leading term is greater than 1. So, since we are told to find the factors, class, we are not told to find the roots, we need to transpose this one, class, from left to right, from right to left, sorry, right to left. So, we transpose this one. So, this is x equals 3. To get the factor, transpose 3 from right to left. So this will be x, this is positive, this will be x minus 3. Alright, so x minus 3 is just the same with x equals 3, class. Because if you equate x minus 3 into 0, transpose 3 from left to right, and this will be x equals 3. So this is just the same, class. Since we are told to find the factors, we need to transpose 3 from right to left. So this will be our third answer, class. X minus 3. Alright, so third answer, x, okay, let me just write it in black, class. Our third answer will be x minus 3. And our last answer will be, so for this one, okay, to transpose this one, you cross multiply. So understood that there's 1 here. So this will be 3 times x, this is 3x. 1 times 2, 1 times negative 2, that's negative 2. And transpose negative 2 from right to left. This is negative, it will be positive. 3x, this is negative, it will be positive 2. And this will be our second factor, class. 3x plus 2. That's it, class. That's the factors of this given polynomial. So, quite complicated, right? So, once again, if it's hard for us to factor this out, we will use the quadratic formula. So, that's it, class. That's the factors of this given polynomial. It's quite complicated, class, since the leading term is greater than 1. So, if you multiply this one, class, these 4 equations, you will get our first equation, class. 3x raised to the power 4 minus 16x cubed plus 21x squared plus 4x minus 12 equals 0. That's it. So I hope you learned something new today. So do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Once again, class, if it's hard for us to factor, we need to use the quadratic formula, class. This one, this is the equation. Once again, this is Teacher MJ, and I hope you learned something new today. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. You share to your friends and to your classmates so that we can help more students. Once again, this is Teacher MJ. Bye-bye.